Hello my friend, today I'm going to teach you how to make a quiche Lorraine. This is a very simple dish. You can make it literally in 5 minutes. It's just the time of cooking will take you the longest. But you know I like to buy and freeze things, so what I do is I have bought, for example, this puff pastry that I have put in the freezer. So I buy 4 or 5 at one time and then put them in the freezer so that it's just extremely easy for me. I don't need to worry about going shopping all the time. So I have bought this, and I do the same for the bacon. I buy them in little boxes, put them in the freezer, and it's ready to use. So it's nice defrosting nicely, like you can see. Yeah, while I'm getting ready to get everything else. So for this, the first thing you need to do is to cook the bacon and the onions. I first put the bacon inside the saucepan for maybe 1 minute, and then I will add the minced onions to it. All of this should cook. For me, I cooked them for around 6 minutes, because you don't want to be overly cooked. You just want the onions to be translucent and to be soft, because when you eat your quiche Lorraine, you don't want the bits of bacon to be really crunchy. So for me, it took me 6 minutes, but whatever for you is good. Once your bacon and the onions are cooking nicely, you can actually deal with the inside of the quiche, which are the eggs. I have got here 4 eggs that forgot my little bin. So I've got here 4 eggs. Then you need to add some milk. And some Parmigiano cheese. This will make it really lovely. All that needs to be done now is to mix everything. The bacon and onions are cooked. You need to wait for them to get a little bit cooler before you add them to your egg mixture, because you don't want it to cook the egg too much. Now that your mixture is ready, you put it aside, and then you are going to deal with the actual mold. So you don't want the mold to be too big, otherwise the quiche will be like thin like this. You want it to be a little bit thick. So my bowl is roughly the size of my hand, so I find that for me this is good. Remember that all of the carb content will be in the description of the video, so that it will be easier. It will be detailed description, so that it will be easy for you to figure out the carb content of the recipe. So leave it on this parchment paper and put it inside your dish. When you set up your pastry inside the pastry, bowl, you want to make sure, because you don't want the pastry to fall down, so you want to make sure that you leave the paper and you leave it really like this. And you also have to make sure that the pastry kind of sticks a little bit to the parchment paper. So that's it. And I wouldn't recommend cutting it. Leave it like this. This will not burn, so it'll be fine. And once this is done, you take your fork and you pierce little holes inside the pastry. All you need to do now is to put your egg mixture inside the pastry slowly, because you want it to there. With your fork, make sure the bacon is everywhere, and that's it, you're done. Already, you just need to put it in a preheated oven, and I put it in the position pizza so that it heats up at the bottom as well, but whatever that you want to use, and that's it. You do not want the bottom to become all soggy, so the important thing is to let it rest without anything to get it out of the pan. So be very careful, and the reason why we left this is just to make it easy now. So you just lift it put it on there. So this you can get rid of. And what you need now is to get rid of the paper without breaking the quiche, because it's still a little bit fragile now that it's still hot. So I do the sides and I leave the last side. I try and lift it a little bit. It's just good. It's nicer if you eat it a little bit warm, but not too much. And you're done. You will have a lovely lunch. Some parsley for it to look good. A little bit of olive oil on the salad. And that's it. Bon appétit. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye!